request during the break for us to introduce ourselves individually and what instruments we're playing. Some of them are, you know, and some of them look like something out of the Bible. So why don't we start on this end? Ami, you want to tell people who you are and what you're playing?
I'm playing a hammered dulcimer. It's basically a dresser drawer with strings. And you play it with little mallets, although some people play it plucking it. It probably originated in the Near East, maybe 4,000 years ago. And it most likely was just a very crude kind of 3-string or 4-string instrument that somebody put down sideways and went plucking at it.
Yeah. And they probably weren't always as much in tune as you are tonight.
I'm sure they
Charlie?
This is a bassoon. It's usually an orchestral instrument. Things you probably know, and you saw the tuba before. You've probably seen those before.
Kevin?
This is the dobro, and this was before they designed, they had electric guitars, they designed this to compete with the tuba. Play.
Okay, Peter?
My name is Peter Lendorf, and I'm playing guitar. This is the guitar. I've had this guitar since I was in high school, which was...
Sue?
And I'm Sue, and I'm playing the fiddle, but at the end of the set, I played my ukulele.
Okay, Ethan?
Well, hello, I'm Ethan Unger, and I play 6 and 12 string guitar, just the 6-string tonight, and a 5-string banjo, and occasionally I play with the mandolin. I gave up on the fiddle, I scared all the cats.
I'm Jerry Jakes, and this is?
Oh, I'm Marge Nichols, and I play the concertina, which is this is an old instrument. This is built in London in 1916, so it's 109 years old, and it's a lot of traditional English music. They play the concertina like a little piece box, and I also play spoons and kazoo and tambourine.
Terry?
Okay.
I'm Terry, and I play the whistles and kazoo. Sometimes the spoons, but not tonight.
Cease?
Oh, okay. I'm Cease. I play the kindergarten instruments and a banjo.
Nancy?
I'm Nancy Feitlin. I've been in the portable since 1976. It gave me one of the best gifts of my life. I met Jerry. Married him.
Oh, and there's a story there, too.
And my instrument is the shakes, and I like it because I can hide that maybe it's shaky.
And Marilyn?
This is a baritone ukulele.
Okay. Okay. So in 1968, at the Connecticut Family Folk Festival, Nancy and her girlfriend Ann Booth. 78. I said 68. 78.
Oh.
The sounding board wasn't existing in 68.
76.
I'm being corrected there. 76. Okay. At our age, it slips around. Anyway, the early sounding board put on a festival in Elizabeth Park, and Nancy and one of her girlfriends came down to the park to hear the music, and they saw the portables on stage, and they decided that they wanted to join, and they talked to Fran Downler, who was one of the founders of the sounding board, and was one of the original portables, and found out where to come to rehearsal and stuff like that. But when they were walking through the park, the way I heard Nancy tell it was that she looked on stage, and I was up there fiddling with wires and chairs and stuff like that, and I looked much too domestic to be in the market. And so things took years to develop.
He looked married.
That's enough. He looked married. Okay. We're going to start off this set with Deep, and a song that will be familiar. Our parents would have known this song.
So this is the song called "The Glory of Love" by Billy Hill, and it was a big hit for Benny Goodman and Billie Holiday and Bette Midler and for us. No. Ready? You gotta give. Started singing too soon. You gotta give a little, take a little, until the clouds roll by just a little bit. That's the story of, that's the glory of love. You gotta laugh a little, cry a little, until the clouds roll by just a little bit. That's the story of, that's the glory of love. As long as there's the two of us, we'll have the world in its charms. And when the world is through with us, we'll have each other's arms. You gotta win a little, lose a little, maybe have the blues just a little bit. That's the story of, that's the glory of love. As long as there's the two of us, we'll have the world in its charms. When the world is through with us, we'll have each other's arms. You gotta win a little, lose a little, maybe have the blues just a little bit. That's the story of, that's the glory of love. That's the story of, that's the glory of, that's the story of, that's the glory of love.
Okay, we're gonna get Marilyn up here to do a Joe Crookston tune. And that means we gotta bring a chair up, and we'll be just a second.
Leave it up there. Next time when you sit in that playing concertina. You can leave it up there, there at the chair, because next time I'll be playing concertina.
So it's nice to see that we don't outnumber the audience.
That has happened.
Okay.
Okay. Like Jerry said, this is by Joe. This is by Joe Crookston. He sang it. But interesting. I just want to tell a little tale. If any of you watched The Good Life, anybody? The Good Wife?
Good one, yeah.
Those who watched. In the very last episode, Alicia and her brother are sitting on a couch in her home, and he actually told her the story of this song, Bad Luck John. But it wasn't a song, it was just a metaphor that he had read about. So it was, okay, ready?
neighbors did say, bad luck, John, has come your way. Bad luck has come your way. Maybe it's hard to say. Maybe it's hard to say.
Well, the mare horse came back with a wild mare.
Good luck, good luck.
The horse came back with a pretty white mare.
Good luck. Good luck, luck. The neighbors did say, good luck, John, has come your way. Good luck has come your way. Maybe it's hard to say. Maybe it's hard to say.
Well, the great John it broke his leg.
Bad luck, bad luck.
The pretty white mare broke John's leg.
Bad luck. Bad luck. The neighbors did say, bad luck, John, has come your way. Bad luck has come your way. Maybe it's hard to say. Maybe it's hard to say.
With a broken leg, he missed the draft. Good luck,
Good luck,
the army came and walked on past.
good luck. Good luck. The neighbors did say, good luck, John, has come your way. Good luck has come your way. Maybe it's hard to say. Maybe it's hard to say.
With a broken leg,
Bad luck. Bad luck. Bad luck.
okay. His leg grew worse and would not heal. Bad luck.
Bad luck.
The pain was all that John could feel.
Bad luck. Bad luck. The neighbors did say, bad luck, John, has come your way. Bad luck has come your way. Maybe it's hard to say. Maybe it's hard to say.
Well, the nurse she came to take care of.
Good luck, good luck.
The two of them, they fell in love.
Good luck. Good luck. The neighbor did say, good luck, John, has come your way. Good luck has come your way. Maybe it's hard to say. Maybe it's hard to say.
No, I need the chair. I need the chair over here. I need the chair over here.
Okay.
He's okay.
She's poison. She makes some noise.
Okay, time for an instrumental.
I have to get by here. I don't know how to get by.
Where are we going? No, you're right there. You're right here.
You're right here.
No, I have to sit down there. I sit down there with the Ami, closer to Ami.
No, that's okay.
But I'll use that microphone. I'll use that microphone. But anyway, there's something that Kevin wanted me to say about this instrumental, this song. Give me the sorry, I gotta get the words over here.
Oh, wait a minute, we're not doing that song.
We're not doing that song. You're on the wrong song.
No, Shabbat Shemor, yes, and yes, Kevin wanted me to say something about Shabbat Shemor.
Okay, use the mic.
Well, you can just,
Okay, so Shabbat Shemor means Little Fairy Hill and Big Fairy Hill in Irish, it's Gaelic. And the tune, originally known as the Bonnie Cuckoo, was used by Carolyn. Carolyn was a blind Irish harpist who lived from the 1600s to the 1700s. And he traveled all around Ireland all his life and played for aristocrats and whatever. But anyway, so he So this was used by Carolan as the melody for his first song. A certain Squire Reynolds of Loch Scour, County Leitrim, suggested Carolan should try his hand at songwriting, and ventured as a theme the hostilities betwixt two local fairy courts, one on the hill Shebeg, which is the little fairy hill, and the other on Seymour, the big fairy hill. And so anyway, it was about the two fairies fighting each other. Okay, let me see, I need a chair. Okay, I'll sit here.
Once again, portable we are not.
Yeah, oh boy.
Have to see you, Kevin.
I'll get rid of it.
Okay, sure.
Have to see you count.
I'm not gonna be the main part of this instrumental, but I gotta come in tonight. No, not yet.
Okay, go for it.
Play right. You don't play.
Okay. I know, I don't play it right away. I just had to find the keys, I had to find the notes.
Okay. Go, Kevin.
2, 3, 1, 2.
Okay, we're gonna get Nancy to come over to lead this next song. And we're gonna leave that chair exactly where it is, so it doesn't get in anyone's way.
Is this my microphone?
This one is, this is large.
I need to look at my words.
Yes.
I think I know it, but I'm not sure. Okay. Oops. All right. You have to do something that's a little bit off in the beginning, so we all relax.
This is a
Thing is, I
song.
can't see it because the light is
Ah,
coming.
here, put this behind.
Here, here.
Here, put this.
Oh, no, it's
Put this
hard.
behind.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I'll make out a This is by John Gorka, the man who's coming to Meeting House in June.
First Saturday in June.
First Saturday in June. And we've known this by two different names. One is reach, and one is branching out. And John Gorka uses trees as a metaphor for being close and part of nature, being one with nature. And he writes it like the point of view of a young kid who is so in awe of trees that the first line is, when I grow up, I want to be a tree. Imagine that. Okay, all right, start. When I grow up, I want to be a tree. I want to make my home with the birds and the bees and the squirrels. They can count on me when I grow up to be a tree. I'll let my joints get stiff, put my feet in the ground, take winters off and settle down, leave my clothes till they turn brown. When I grow up, I'm gonna settle down, and I'm gonna reach, I'm gonna reach, I'm gonna reach for the sky. Yes, I'm gonna reach, I'm gonna reach, I'm gonna reach till I know why. And when spring comes by, I'm gonna get real green. If a dog comes by, I'm gonna get real mean. Stormy days, I'll bend and lean. When I grow up, I'm gonna get real green. If I should fall in storm or slumber, please don't turn me into lumber. I'd rather be a Louisville slugger, swinging for the seas. And I'm gonna reach, I'm gonna reach, I'm gonna reach for the sky. Yes, I'm gonna reach, I'm gonna reach, yes, I'm gonna reach till I know why. Yes, I'm gonna reach, I'm gonna reach, I'm gonna reach for the sky.
Okay, brace yourself. We're going back to Charlie for a Lou and Peter Berryman song. Mr. Prinkle.
When I was younger, I once drove all the way to Albany to see Lou and Peter Berryman do one 20-minute set at the Old Songs Festival. I had to be back here the next day, but it was worth it. 2, 3, 4. Mr. Prinkle's diet was vegetable free. He heard about nutrition, twirl-a-lee. He put it on his list of things to do. Then he went out shopping, twirl-a-loo. He bought some peas and carrots, some broccoli, kohlrabi. I do believe, by God, there's not a vegetable he missed. They're piled in his freezer, his cupboards uneaten, but Mr. Frankel bought them, so nutrition's off his list. Hello, Mr. Frankel, hello, Mr. Frankel, hello anybody, is Mr. Frankel here? We have cauliflower waiting on the semi, but where he wants it piled isn't clear. Mr. Frankel's front porch was not okay. His both legs went right through it, twirl-a-lay. He put it on his list of things to do. Then he went out shopping, tooraloo. He bought a box of nails, some brackets, some deck screws. I do believe, by God, there's not a hardware that he missed. They're piled in his basement, his front yard, unopened. But Mr. Frankel bought them, so the porch is off his list. Hello, Mr. Frankel, hello, Mr. Frankel, hello, anybody? Is Mr. Frankel here? We have treated lumber, waiting on the semi, but where he was it piled isn't clear. Finally, Mr. Frankel saw the truth. He planned a new beginning, tooraloo. Threw away his list of things to buy, swore to stop his shopping, tooraloo. He planned to start tomorrow, to eat right, to fix things, but Mr. Frankel died and brought our song a different twist. He should have started last week, last Friday, this morning, but Mr. Frankel bought it, so tomorrow's off his list. Goodbye, Mr. Frankel, goodbye, Mr. Frankel, sorry everybody, but no one is to blame. If he had stopped his shopping when he was just a youngster, he probably would have bought it just the same.
Ami brought this next instrumental,
Well, there's
and I'll let her introduce it from there.
Okay. There's a jam once a month that Jim Gregory, who's here, runs down at the Pine Loft. And we had a fiddler there. His name is Danny, and he played this tune. We all loved the tune. And of course, immediately we said, well, we've got to know the name, got to know the name. He looked at us, he said, it's the Duck's Eyeball. That's the name of the tune. Okay.
Let me see if I can reconstruct this a little. And Cisa's going to tell me I'm not that tall. Okay, maybe around there. And this is a song from the writing of Joel Mavis. And you can introduce it beyond that.
Jerry. Okay. I'm not that tall. I didn't want him to be wrong. Anyway, old or young, rich or poor, we all have one thing in common. Trouble comes to us at one time or another in our lives. And this is a song called Little Baby Lindbergh. And if you've been watching the news, you'll be able to identify with this song. Little baby Lindbergh never saw it coming. He was just like you. snatched away one fine day, and there's not much you can do. Samson and Delilah had intimacy issues. They were just like you. When she spills the beans to them Philistines, well, there's not much you can do. 'Cause you're screwed, you're screwed, you're screwed. Everybody sing. You're screwed. Elvis in the bathroom had a little problem. He was just like you. When you're all alone on your throne, well, there's not much you can do. Nixon in his White House, recording all his secrets. He was just like you. When your pants are down, they'll turn up the sound, and there's not much you can do. Everybody, 'cause you're screwed, you're screwed. I'm so sorry. You're screwed, you're screwed. Consider John Jacob Astor boarding the Titanic. He was just like you. When you pay first class and it bites your hiney, well, there's not much you can do. Lincoln at the theater never caught the last act. He was just like you. When your war's been won, but it's not quite done, well, there's not much you can do. 'Cause you're screwed, you're screwed, you're screwed, bend over, you are screwed. Little baby Lindbergh never saw it coming.
Does any? I'm not so tall. I'm not so tall. Does anybody here remember Malcolm Douglas and Gray Larson way back years ago at the sounding board? Malcolm Douglas was the most amazing hammer dulcimer player. Now I think he's directing. I think he's directing choruses now. But I've seen Gray Larson recently. But anyway, Malcolm learned this song from Jimmy Cooper, who was a Scottish fellow who passed away in 1978. This is from a record from 1978 from Malcolm Douglas and Gray Larson. And it was a popular song in Jimmy Cooper's youth. And he used to strap his hammer dulcimer on his back and ride a bicycle with his friends up the eastern coast of Scotland and play in the streets along the way.
Must have had a small dulcimer.
Oh, yes, okay, sure. Well, but she needs to be able to see me, though.
Yes.
Okay. So So anyway, but the amazing thing is Malcolm Douglas used to play the hammer dulcimer and sing this tune at the same time. I'm not as clever as that. I'm having Hami doing the hammer dulcimer part and I'm doing the singing.
Okay. You ready?
Yeah. I don't work for a living, I get along all right without. I don't toil all day, I suppose it's because I'm not built that way. Some people work for love and say it's all sunshine and gain. But if I can't have sunshine without any work, I'd rather stay out in the rain. Yailito, your lady, your lady, your lady, your lady, oh, your lady, your lady, oh, give me a nail and a hammer and a picture to hang on the wall. Give me a strong step ladder so that I won't fall. Give me a bottle of whiskey and a barrel of strong's best ale, and I'll bet you I'll hang up that picture if somebody drives the nail. Your lady, oh, your lady, your lady, your lady, your lady, oh, your lady, your lady, oh, I don't work for a living, I get along all right without. I don't toil all day, I suppose it's because I'm not built that way. Some people work for love and say it's all sunshine and gain. But if I can't have sunshine without any work, I'd rather stay out in the rain. Your lady, oh, your lady, your lady, oh, your lady, your lady, oh, your lady, your lady, oh,
I think there's an instrumental coming up.
Well, it's not totally an instrumental.
Oh no, that's right.
The
There's
lyrics
a
are
dumb
very
part for
difficult.
us to do.
There's a dumb part for everyone to do. It's a song written by Calvin Volrath. He's a Canadian fiddler. The name of the song is called Dum Dee Di Dee Diddly Doo. And those are the words to the song. Dum Dee Di Dee Diddly Doo. And I joined the Portables. My first concert was in 2009, and I did this song then. Haven't done it since. So, here we are, 2025. Dum-dee-di-dee-diddly-doo. Dum-dee-di-dee-diddly-doo.
Dum-dee-di-di-diddly-doo. 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 Okay, we're gonna get Terry back up here, I think, if I'm following the schedule correctly, with another blues song. Okay, Blue Love in My Heart.
There you go.
This song, I looked it up, and it was written by Hank Williams. And that first song I sang, oh, that's right, Reba McEntire had a hit with that in the 80s. I hadn't realized that.
And you learned it from,
I learned it from, like I said, Marcy Marxer and Kathy Baker. But this is, yes, Hank Williams, called Blue Love in My Heart.
1, 2, 3.
I've got a blue love in my heart. What can I do with my heart to stop this burning while we're apart? I've got a blue love in my heart.
Absolutely. All right, thank you. Looks good to me. And, let's see if we can't. All righty, thanks, Jerry. Can you get past me? Hang on, we'll pause for station identification. I learned this song 13 years ago, and our Wednesday night group plays it as their closing number up north. Let's see here. Okay. We'll just start with the vamp and we'll go from there, guys.
In the road was a bell, in the bell was the sound of the days that have come and gone. And the road ran to that old town on a hillside, where the word of the Lord lives on. Your part. Ring the bell, 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 both far and wide. You can't hear it on the mountain, down across the valley. Ring the bell and go to his side. Oh, I followed it on down from the forest to the town, in the darkness in dead of the night. And the children, they were there, they had flowers in their hair. The streets, they were filled with candlelight. Ring the bell, 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 both far and wide. Why, you can't hear it on the mountain and down across the valley. Ring the bell and go to his side. Now the farmer and the preacher, the barber and the teacher all held hands. They moved as one. The holy words, a song not spoken, of a circle unbroken, and the Spirit moved in everyone. Ring the bell, ring the bell, ring the bell, ring it out, ring the bell, both far and wide. You can hear it on the mountain and down across the valley. Ring the bell and go to his side. In the middle of the street I fell down hard on my knees. On the pavement it shone like gold. With a shiver in the stars he reached into my heart. With the kindest words I was told. Ring the bell, ring the bell, ring the bell, ring the bell, oh ring the bell, both far and wide. You can hear it on the mountain and down across the valley. Ring the bell and go to his side. One more. Say ring the bell, ring the bell, ring the bell, ring the bell, both far and wide. You can hear it on the mountain and down across the valley. Ring the bell and go to his side. I'll ring the bell and go to his side.
That was our finale, but in considering our age, we're not going to move off the stage. We're just going to go on to an encore, if that's okay. So, here's the applause.
I have to say, this has been our best rehearsal.
This year we lost a member, Marsha Judson, who was with us for a long time, and especially for me, there was a bond that I'm wearing a sweatshirt that says "Be in Thistle Inn," and so Marsha and I played at the Be in Thistle Inn in Old Lyme from about 1982 until about 2003 or something like that. And on Friday nights, it was a great time to wind down she chose the name of A Wrinkle in Time. I was blessed to have been asked to sing that at her memorial service. But this was a song that she was noted for in the Portables. It's a Donna Fargo song from the 70s called You Can't Be a Beacon. So we'll leave you with this here and ask you to join in with it, especially the chorus changes a little bit the third time round, but you'll catch on. Ethan, you want to give us the rhythm? You can't be a beacon if your light don't shine. You can't be a beacon if your light don't shine. There's a little light in all of us by God's design. But you can't be a beacon if your light don't shine. Let's all try that. You can't be a beacon if your light don't shine. You can't be a beacon if your light don't shine. There's a little light in all of us by God's design. And you can't be a beacon if your light don't shine. How can you ask for the truth when you do not truthful live? How can you ask forgiveness when you don't forgive? I don't mean to bring you down or speak to you unkind. You can't be a beacon if your light don't shine. You can't be a beacon if your light don't shine. You can't be a beacon if your light don't shine. There's no light in all of us by God's design. You can't be a beacon if your light don't shine. How can you ask a child to be honest, good and true, when he can only judge what's right by what he sees in you? How can you offer vision, yet walk around blind? You can't be a beacon if your light don't shine. You can't be a beacon if your light don't shine. You can't be a beacon if your light don't shine. There's no light in all of us by God's design. And you can't be a beacon if your light don't shine. Can you modulate the beat? May God's love surround you, may you find a brighter day. May He grant you the peace you seek in every way. God's light burns in each life, yours and mine. But you can be a beacon if you just let it shine. You can be a beacon if you just let it shine. You can be a beacon if you just let it shine. There's little light in all of us by God's design. You can be a beacon if you just let it shine. You can be a beacon if you just let it shine. You can be a beacon if you just let it shine. There's little light in all of us by God's design. You can be a beacon if you just let it shine. Let it shine. You can be a beacon if you just let it shine. You can be a beacon if you just let it shine. There's little light in all of us by God's design. Yes, you can be a beacon if you just let it shine. Let it shine, Martha. Thank you all so much. Thank you all so much. And now, we all get to go home. Have a good night. Travel safely.